Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Silo here. We are going to take a little small break from some retro gaming to finally get around off my ass and actually beat this game in a full not 100% playthrough, but a full playthrough nonetheless. If you guys would like me to go full on achievements in this, then you know what to do. Hop in my Discord, let me know. Everybody over on YouTube, if you want to see me do more of this kind of thing and actually beat it like I did my original Subnautica, you know what to do. Just leave me some comments in there. If you guys enjoy the video, please leave me a like. If you don't like it, go ahead and dislike with me. It's fine. Still like how you watch it. Alright guys, so we are live with Subnautica Below Zero. Gonna have a lot of fun. Dive into the polar region of 4546B. As you know, back in the day, I was very aloof and dangerous. I was known as a mass murderer of Reapers. Don't know if I can do it this time around, but we're gonna dive into it. It's fully released, been released for a while, for over a year. I've been pretty late about getting into it. I should have gotten into it before. So shows me I'm live. Alright, let's go. New game. We are going full bore survival. I will not do hardcore, but if you guys would like to see me do hardcore one day, you just tell me that that's what you want to see. You really want Silo to suffer with only one life and no O2 alerts? Yeah. I already have a bad enough time with Linda as it is. She's going to annoy the shit out of me. We're going to go survive. Because it's better that way. Jesus. Let's go.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Ride that meteor.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Because the thing below is still up. You gotta move up. Or whatever. Oh. Kick open the door! We have control. Run! Meteor shower! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Holy smokes. That did not
These are
go
nice
as
and
planned.
warm.
I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Oh my gosh, get off the rock. It's warm. Come hither. Gotcha.
New creature discovered.
I will open the PDA the moment I am within a safe place to open my PDA.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Also in battery production.
Found the drop pod. Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said. Should be able to use this.
It's all about the water. From here. Nope. Poop the fish running away, so we're just gonna let it do what it does. Bladder fish, come here. Come here, come here. You're my water source.
Discovered. Oxygen.
Yes, Linda. I know. I'm not making an air bladder. That's dumb. Waste of time. I'm not gonna be to the point that I die.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
I bet you are. Can I make a scanner? What do I need? 30 titanium. Hey, look, I got those. Important we make things we need, like something that's useful.
All right, I have a scanner. In goes a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same.
Is it faster scans?
We'll
Did they
find out
upgrade
what
that?
happened to you. I promise.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Yes, that's nice, but I'm not going to that supply cache. It's way over there, and it takes forever to swim to it. Give me some swim fins and we'll talk.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh, no, you don't.
oxygen.
He was trying to steal my stuff. Did you see that little shit? I love being in the safe spot. Need a knife. Like that. And now we need fiber mesh. It's easy enough to make. We need grapevine samples. We can get that with the knife. So let us put you away. This away because we do not need it. Need that. Drink it. Space. Faster swimming means better things. I want to say. Wait. Last thing I need is a sea monkey to steal my stuff. Every time they steal something, I have to chase them down. That doesn't work in my favor.
New blueprint synthesized.
Alright. These games, you always start off like really slow. And then you, I know, Linda, shut up. Should I base up on the mushrooms again? Hey, worth it. Mushroom base.
Adding additional blueprints to your data bank.
Oh yeah, I bet you are.
Standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Anybody got some crash fish? Here.
New creature discovered.
Throw it like a fucking boomerang. You do. You want to. I want to boomerang toss it, but you know. That'd be inhumane. Look at my fish. Look at my fish, eat my fish. Yeah. She say, Creepy. It's good for a bioreactor later. Okay. Let's go get in the trouble, why don't we? Still hasn't gotten better, games. Doing good, man? You keep trying to use E as your command button. That is not okay. Well, hopefully you feel better, man. There's nothing here for you, sea monkey. Down we go. What's that? What is that? Give me what I want. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Well, just take your meds, man. You'll be alright. Take meds, fight it off. You got this. Oh, dear God. Ow.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's okay, Linda. I got insurance.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. You think I'm just gonna let myself drown? If this was hardcore, I'd probably died a long time ago. To be fair, I would have died a long time ago. You know, I never quite understood what we'd need salt for, but, you know, I like salt. Do you guys like salt? I like salt. Doesn't like me. Hey, look.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called
Extra
it in,
weird.
they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA.
What?
Now with surface support.
Okay, almost got the mobile vehicle bay, which is awesome. Get that early would be sitting pretty decent. And we got it. Where? Ow! Why? Okay, this goes back to my previous thing that I've always talked about. What is the point
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
of crash fish? Like, your main goal in this life is to charge anybody that comes close to your base and explode. So, my point from last time is self-death is good.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I know. I need the rebreather thing. I get it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, that's nice. Tell me what I already know. Who's feeling hot, fishy, fishy hot?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Any crash fish will tell you the key to survival, go explode yourself. Works. It's a very effective to ineffective way of dealing with your problems. Go boom. Stop talking to me.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
There is only one way to go that deep. You gotta get some sheep, a goat, and a toothpick. I need more of these because can never have enough batteries, I've learned in this game. Sure wish I could swim faster.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? It didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Let's eat one of these, drink one of those, and we're good. Alright. Okay. So. Still need to sea glide in order to really go anywhere good. Because we can only get so far just swimming around aimlessly, like... well, like we are right now. The only way to get the sea glide is to find more sea monkey nests around this particular area. So we're going to try to hopefully get some more copper ore, because we're going to need a lot of copper. I'll take titanium, but I'd rather have copper. But again, we can't afford to be picky or choosy. We take what we can get. We're close to the rebreather. I'm not quite wanting to go down there and get it just yet without the sea moth, but... well, sea moth with the sea glide. I believe there is a area I missed with the sea monkey nest. There's one
Warning.
there.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This is not the nest I'm looking for. I do believe there is another one around here. Should reveal to me its secrets of impressive oneness to the sea monkey way of life. Monkey see, monkey do. And that is what we're looking for right there. One more fragment and we're golden. Hopefully we can find it down here. Don't have to get too lost in... silver ore is always good. And this is nice. We get the laser cutter early. And there's our gold. Isn't it nice when things always work out? Okay, so all we had here was a laser cutter. Which is good, no matter how you look at it. As we will come across a ship, I remember, that requires laser cutting technology. Gotta slice doors, you know. Ah. Got our sea glide. Hooray for us. We already have the mobile vehicle bay, so we do not need to scan that. Going down here is dangerous, but there is a nest down here we need to hit.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Have to be down here long, just long enough. Perfect. Alright, we're out of here. We got the laser cutter. We don't need to be down this far anymore. We got all we need from sea monkeys. We can't get anything else from them.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ah. I don't share. You little fuckers. Alright, so we're going to spend a little bit of time making the laser cutter and the sea glide, and then we will move on. because we need at least all of those for what we need them to be used for. And the sea glide will allow us to zip from one place to another at a way quicker rate. And this slow-moving turtle swim speed that we are calling fast. Which begs the question, what would you guys do if you were stranded on an island like this? Take for Subnautica for a general thought process. Okay, so you were stranded on 4546B or some other inhospitable land. What would you do? Would you survive or would you die? When the need to live is greatest,
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
we use the silver ore to make one wiring kit and hold on to it. Okay, so we can't make the laser cutter at this moment, but we can make another battery. So, boop, boop, boop. Look at me, we have one glass because I'm a resourceful little scamp. This light comes in handy, believe it or not. Okay. Put this stuff away, because we do not need it right now. We'll worry about the root pustules later. Okay, so with Sea Glide, let us head towards the rebreather. Make that. Okay, so we gotta find it first. The best way to do that is to scour it above, because it is below 100. 100 feet, so that leads to the alien. There it is. Okay, I think that's it. So let's get our butts down there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Oxygen.
Give me this.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Just keep going up and ignore the brute sharks. We'll kill them later.
Oxygen.
now we go back here, get a rebreather, and then we go down and do what we do best. Die. Maybe make another battery. So what do you think? Go get the alien to beam into our heads right now, or wait before we go get the alien talking to us? Right. Wiring kit, fiber mesh silicone. You know, it's almost like I knew what I needed before I needed it. Man, am I good or what?
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. Could have said it better myself. Now, I'm gonna stock up on some oxygen. I mean, some water, so that way we're not going thirsty down there. I got a nutrient block, so I'm not too concerned about food yet. Okay, let's go. Actually, I'm gonna make an extra battery because my Sea Glide is gonna run out. We could technically go down to where the squid sharks are, but I don't know if I want to go that far at the moment. Like, really go down there and say hi to the squid sharks because they aren't very nice. They are actually quite mean. They know it. What is that? I don't know what these are. I'm not worried about that. These guys are great. Yum, yum.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, we're not gonna go live with the sea monkeys right now. We're gonna do ignore the sea monkeys. We're good. We have quite a while before we're gonna die of food or hunger, so. Hunger or water. Ever hurts to grab some more ribbon plants since we're kind of low. Let's go get our alien friend, Alan. Get the high capacity tank. Where is that actually? More table coral for sure. This is a sea truck. Nice. Let's take it. 1 out of 3. We can work with that though. A lot of ribbon plants around here. You can ride them things, by the way. You guys didn't know. Oh my god. Guys, this is like motherload. I know you didn't just... Better.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, shut up. There's a lot of table coral. If I just walk away from all that table coral, I'll have nightmares. The fact I just lost where all that table coral was is not indicative of anything. Leave me alone. It just shows I'm too far ahead. Screw it. It's fine. We're just gonna follow the bright flashing lights. Because, hey, we don't know any better, right?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Linda, you're a little late on the uptake here, ain't you? Was late. Not anymore. What? What am I scanning?
Power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Look, it's a Minecraft block.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanction power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Here we go. She dusted off. You see that shit?
Medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Yep, it's definitely not happening. You don't have an alien entity inside your head. Definitely not. Nope, nope. Want one as a pet. It's so cute. Sorry, guys. Sneeze. You know, didn't want to do it on stream. Well, right in front of your guys' ears. Oh, much better. Alright. So we got that taken care of. I know, like, the main prioritized this. I don't know much about this game. Other than the basics, I guess you want to say. That's what you call it. Like, I know the main thing we want to do is we want to, find him a vessel. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm assuming bad, but also good, maybe? Question mark? So, I do want to go down deeper, but I don't want to die. We're going to chance it. As much as I think it might be a bad idea, there are blueprints down here that I can use and I do want. Because I want this right here. I know I want the sea truck as immediately as possible. And I can get that by going down here. But I also remember that there are enemies here called squid sharks that I have got to be wary of. But at least we can get these gel sacks because they're for aerogel. I know that from the other original Subnautica because I played a lot of that. Yeah, I remember a little bit about it, but not a lot. Like, I have a general idea of what to avoid, what not to avoid. What to fight, what not to fight. I know that those guys do this right there. Just grab you. try to drown you like a bunch of jackasses.
Warning.
We need to get oxygen before I do that.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Warning. 30 seconds of
Oh,
oxygen
there was a
remaining.
cube just chilling right there. That's weird. Alright, we're kind of in trouble at the moment. We need several oxygen plants, and we need them now.
Oxygen.
You will let go. Douche.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, I know. I'm working on it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, no. Off me. Ugh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Should be an oxygen thing here. Yep. We have that already, right? Yeah. I need something other than that. Pick up a lot of these diamonds because we always need more diamonds.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I have room still? Verily. But at least we know where the diamonds are, which is a plus. So there's still something else down here I know we need. I think that's enough diamonds. I don't need any more.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm taking care of it. Okay, there's a squid shark. We need to avoid him. The only way to do that is to be a sneaky little shit.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Because I have everything that's down this far, so now that we got everything that's down there and whatnot, I can focus on coming up a level and get everything we need there. Check that. We have it already. There is a data pad down here. I think it's for the high capacity oxygen tank. I just need to find it. it's here because I believe I've grabbed it before. Exact location is lost to me, so we're gonna end up fighting the damn shark. Those of you who've never seen the squid shark before, it is a giant shark with a squid-like face, and it has a suction capability where it sucks in as it attacks. So when you're running from it, it's actually pulling you into it, which is frustrating. It hurts, but they're not impossible. I mean, they hurt, yeah, but I've killed them multiple times. So it's not like it's instant death when I'm fighting. Whatever. But they do know how to be one hell of a pain in the ass. We'll take that free battery. I am not about not getting free batteries, man. Like, free bat is a free bat. You know what I'm saying? That would be storage module. We don't need that. There he goes. To do a sucky sucky thing. You can do it without me. That thing... Those things are just annoying. Like, they don't really hurt. They just, like, grab you and hold you down. And you can either hit it, or you can just, you know, swim away. Need to go up. Kind of in their territory a little bit because they like to hang around up here, but we're just looking quick. Anything I may have missed? But how's everybody doing out there? How is your guys' Saturday going? It's going good, I hope. Everybody's having a great Saturday? Great weekend? Okay, I'm just going to call it quits here because I believe we are done. We got the two things that were required being down here. Now we just need to get the sea truck and then call it a day. Well, I'm kidding. Go make it or whatever, but you know. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Thinking it's time we built a base. This leads back down. Don't need to go back down there. Keep your eyes peeled for a seed truck module piece. Just hanging out. Need one more to have the seed truck. certain depth you can find them at. We just gotta find the right depth and the right spot. I want to say this is the right depth, but not the right spot.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You know, you're right. Oxygen. I got one chasing me. Alright. Lucky you ran over there, because if you'd kept coming, I would have been forced to take matters into my own hands. I will kill you. And I, unlike most people, I'm the kind of guy on 4546B who holds grudges. You bite me multiple times, I let it go. You keep biting me, and then I just come after you. Much like the Reaper Leviathans, they earn it. You come at me, bro. It'll be the last thing you do. Okay. Where are you going? Where exactly do you think you're going? Listen. Oh, bro. Oh no, don't start what you can't finish. Hold that thought. Come here. You want to go? Want to go? I'll kill you both. I don't care. Come here. Next. I died. I didn't think that would kill me. What did I lose?
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why
Well, at
do
least
you
we keep
keep saying
these.
we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
So all my stuff just falls? Well, at least we know we can get it back, right? Motherfucker.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Ow. Did you?
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There. Makes me feel better.
Oxygen.
Yeah, Linda, I get it. Oxygen, big deal. Think I need to breathe or something. Bright note. We got our stuff back, but I left my beacon. Right? Yeah.
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. You know what? We're gonna worry about that another day. Now, where is it anyway? Are we over there? Let's get over here and make ourselves a sea truck. I think we have majority of the components to do it. Can make computer chips now. Still the rebreather, right? Good. Titanium lubricant computer chip. Can I make that now? Gold. Wire. So what? I have those. Lubricant and titanium. Good.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data. We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly this way.
There's more to life than research, Ellen. I can't lie. Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but thoughts are private, and people have their own inner lives. People change and need space to think.
Space helps you think. I find that being separated from my network is very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Imagine 1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes, none louder than the others. Each one builds harmony, a continuous thrum in the background of existence. I am now a lone string in search of familiar harmonies.
I'll help you find them.
Okay, so we are out of silver ore. Thought I had enough, but I guess I didn't. Thought I had more than one battery. It's not. find some silver ore. Wonderful. We're pretty close to this sea truck. Not too worried about the fucking modules and things like that. I'm just more worried about something I can take and explore places without the need of this. So limestone, that does not give me what I need. Salt, we don't need that. We need gallium sources. We also need lead. Perfect. Need more lead. More lead, less limestone. Perfect. We got all our lead now. Now we just need silver ore. Which I think is a little bit further down. There it is. Get some more silver ore. Yep. Can we go for a 3? No, titanium. We can go for gold though. Slinging my microphone. Alright, so I think we're going to be able to make the advanced wiring kit and get ourselves a sea truck and then get ourselves over to Delta Station.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And hopefully Linda will stop annoying us with her incessant nagging. You know, this is a nice little handy feature you can put up on the right. It tells you exactly what you need, so you ain't got to sit there and memorize everything and, like, stroke your brain for intellectual help. Not like, could you do what we did in the first Subnautica? I don't know. Never really thought about it. I only ever just went and made what I needed to. Because, why not? We need advanced. And gold and copper wire. So we have copper, right? Got gold. I need 1 or 2. I need 2, don't I? Yes, fuck. You know, I knew it. You never have enough. You never, ever have enough. Never have enough fucking copper in this game. And where are all my limestone? I did not go that heavy on mining. Grabbing what you need, crafting what you need, doing what you need. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. No. Taking a little bit of break. I've been meaning to do a full playthrough of this, and I'm actually gonna do it now, so.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're gonna do a full playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. I've been putting it off for a long time. I should be ashamed of myself, yes. I should have done this a long, long time ago. Now we're going to do a full 100%, not 100% playthrough, and I can get all achievements, I don't think. Oh, maybe I will. I don't know. Possibly? Where's my typical? I got plenty of that shit. There we go, advanced wiring kit. Grab my other lead out of here, boom. And we now have the sea truck. You ever heard of Subnautica? You haven't heard of Subnautica? So this is part 2 of Subnautica. This is planet 4546b, polar region. So the main premise of this game, I'm not 100% sure. I know the main premise of it right now is to get the alien entity into its own vessel, I think. The first one was you crash landing on a planet when the Aurora went down, and your main goal was to cure the coronavirus, which you do eventually. It takes a long time. You're down over 1,000 feet below ocean level, and I think this game has about roughly the same. There's different things in the game that allow you to progress further. You get the prawn suit, you got the sea truck, naturally. Prawn suit's probably the best thing. I'm not sure about the Cyclops is in this. I don't know. Cyclops is like a giant submarine. It's good, but not amazing. It's survival with great story, and this is also could be considered a horror game. I don't think it's as scary as first Subnautica is, but you are mainly underwater. Like in the first one, there's like 2 islands, I want to say, and they have things you need. But you build underwater bases, bases on top of land, on top of lily pads, which I will be doing again. There's so much to do, a lot of creepy sounds, a lot of, I guess you could say this has horror aspects in it if you're not used to what Subnautica does, which I'm quite used to it. They have enemies in here that are very dangerous. You got the pink Leviathan, you got the shadow Leviathan. It was always a lot of fucking fun.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
This is the first game where you actually meet another survivor on this planet. Like in the first one, everybody's pretty much dead. The first one is all about survival, though. You scan things, you get blueprints, you build and live, pretty much is all it is. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. Has its spooks, has its good stuff to it. You try and stay warm.
New blueprint synthesized.
Just the main unique thing about this game was the fact you can go on land and you can go underwater. It's double, which is great because you don't normally get that. And I wish I could get a prawn suit like her.
You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
I want her prawn suit so bad.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
In the future, I hope you will avoid contact with the woman in the exosuit. I am among the last of a dying civilization. If you were to compromise your well-being, the species could go extinct.
What makes you think she's hostile anyway? A little grumpy maybe, but who wouldn't be, stranded out here alone?
She did not respond to my distress call, and she is well armed.
Maybe she's afraid of us.
I have no desire to find out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
For the last time, I'm not
Here's a story for you,
What's your
Rage.
theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny,
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle, you three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used
Yep.
to play Underwater City. Only
You pay attention to all the audio devices and you get all the story you can.
I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by. Because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit. By
Look,
the way,
Markiplier
to be
shaving kit.
honest, I wasn't sure if it
Or
was
Fred
a
shaving
gag
kit.
gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and
I think
as you know,
Markiplier,
pretty
Markiplier when he plays
low maintenance
Subnautica actually has
but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway,
This
love
is
you,
all
Jenny,
voice
and
acted.
Dad.
Like, this entire game
By
is
the way,
voiced,
tell him that he won't
which was
find it
great.
embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect
First one didn't
thing
have
to
that.
bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally.
You guys can hear it, right?
The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
Robin's main goal right now is she is looking for her sister Sam, who I don't know if she's still on the planet or not. I don't know if she's dead or alive. That's what we're here for. Figure out.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think
You got to worry
this could be a
about
great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget, I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
So basically, when you're on the island, you have to try to survive the extreme temperatures. But I do remember from playing it before that you do get stuff to help you with it.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status in progress.
You gotta try not to freeze, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. So we're gonna have to fix this thing. Whatever the hell's wrong with it. You want to hear things about Sam? I can play some stuff here for you. Yeah, I think Sam's dead, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember. Let's just listen.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
I think she's dead, but I don't know. We're gonna keep listening though. Nah. Let's listen to this guy.
I'm not blaming you, but what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison it?
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Interrupt me when I'm listening to shit, bud.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize. Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
At least she's honest, right? So she has remorse for whatever's going on. We're gonna release it right here. So this is probably the greatest item in the game. I don't care what people say. I'll say it right now again. This right here is the one thing that'll save your ass. Like, the grab trap grabs anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Fish, resources. I mean, it grabs limestone chunks, no matter where you put it. It's quite fun. Now what we need to build is oxygen. We have it. I don't know if I have the blueprints for it yet. I think I do. No, we don't have the builder tool yet. The only thing I can think of doing right now, so I would love to go to this pilot's last known position, the artifacts X3. Maybe we can do that. It's a bit dangerous, but I think we're well enough off right now that if we are to go here and do this, I can get down there with no problem. When it comes to vehicles in this game, if you look up there where you see the meters and the 150 and like yellow, that tells me how far down the sea truck can go before it starts having depth issues, where the depth will start crushing it. And naturally, we don't want that to happen, so I usually like to go as close to 150, and then we kind of just let it ride from there. Let's keep listening to the last message here.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Sister's finally seeing that Altera is bad. Altera is pretty bad juju, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Altera is a terrible company. I mean, after the first game, you know how much they charged you for surviving the planet and getting off of it? You were better off living there. Like, I'm not even gonna joke with you about it. You literally were better off living anywhere but there.
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long. My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
So let's make sure we take that beacon off. We found it already. So we're going to go to the signal pilot, the last known position. Which, if I am correct, this is going to lead us to... No, we're going to swim around in here real quick. It's a little bit easier for me to swim around like this than have that thing moving around with me. because I want to find the last propulsion cannon fragment. The propulsion cannon is a really, really good weapon. Like, it's not so much a weapon, it's kind of something you can grab things and you can throw them. Like, any objects that's in your way, it can pick up and, like, chuck. Pretty nifty, actually. We just need to find it. Sea monkey nests almost always have it. They almost always have everything. They have little hands on the little buggers. It's quicker for me to look around without that damn sea truck. I gotta avoid these sea monkeys in here. Yeah, well, yes, a lot of the resources, like materials to build things and stuff, you're gonna find majority of those underwater. On the land, there are things you can find there that you won't find underwater, but yeah, mainly your materials will be underwater. Like, I think the land has very little to do with the game. Like, you're on land for a little bit, but I think the rest of it is an underwater thing. There it is. Perfect. Alright, we got everything we need in here. Now let's get out. We're going to the land now, so that is our next destination, and I'm going to introduce you guys to the worm. The subterranean leviathan that exists on land. One of the more dangerous things on land. Although it's only in one area, we're gonna run around and piss it off. There's a lot of resources to be had in that area, and I'm gonna try to go there, and I'm gonna try to make a base somewhere soon that's a little bit closer. That way I don't have to run back to this right here consistently. I need an actual base, but in order to do that, I need to get to a point where I can make either a bioreactor, which uses organic materials to power my base, or a thermal reactor, which I would use in conjunction of putting it next to a heat vent, using the heat of the planet to power my base itself. Because at first you want to stay around this. This is the safest area in the game. After you vacate this area, you are no longer safe. You are in a lot of trouble, danger, whatever. If you're not careful, it's bad. Let's see if we can make the propulsion cannon. Wiring kit, battery, and titanium. Well, you know, that's easy because there's our wiring kit. The battery. 2 of these, and we just need copper ore real quick. Easy to find, easy to grab. I love this thing. Alright. Anyways. We still need the high capacity tank. I'm not 100% sure where that's at, but I think we'll find it very soon. We don't have the ability to do enameled glass yet. So I think the only thing that we can actively do right now is run around, explore, get into trouble. You know, the stuff that I'm really good at. Shall we? Vastly, it is a big open world, so you can technically go anywhere you want at any point you want. Unfortunately, it does pay to follow the story for a little while, so you actually unlock things that allow you to go further or deeper. Like, I have the rebreather, so after 100 meters down, I recycle oxygen so I don't die as fast. But having the high capacity oxygen tank, having the thermal knife, having a base where you can make the thermal knife with a modification station is the best, because the thermal knife actually allows you to hit a fish and cooks it immediately. As soon as you hit it, it's cooked. Like, that fast. Not even a waste of time, not even anything else. It's instantly cooked. Which is nice, especially if you're really hungry and you're really starving. And you find yourself without any food. So we're going to stay very low here. I'm not worried about these guys. They're pretty pathetic. It's the pink Leviathan I'm worried about. I don't want to lose my sea truck. I'll be very upset if I lose my sea truck. We are going to grab this lithium, though. We do need lithium. But as you see, graphically, this world's really beautiful. Like, I know where this is. Now, I need to decide whether to go over here or go on land. It's technically where I was going to make one of my bases, actually. It was up on the lily pads above me.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Watch the power of the propulsion gun. Dagger.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. You can grab things and shoot it when it wants to fucking work. So I'm thinking about going down here is probably a bad idea right now. So I don't have the high capacity oxygen tank, so that means I'm very limited on what I can and cannot do. So we're going to go back to this. Then I'm going to take us right to the island. As the pilot's last known location is something I can't really reach right now because I do need more. I know what's down there. I don't want to go down there right now. It's not that important. Yes, I was looking for that too. There's a couple of things up here we can get, plus something down there too. So we're gonna... And it's storming above us. Great. That's great. That is fantastic. It sucks when it's raining up here.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
There's already dangerous weather, lady. You don't even need to tell me twice. Back in the water. The weather effects on this game is pretty impressive too. I already have this. Yeah, I did, because I have the beacon in my hand. Got that. Down here, what is this? Mobile vehicle bay. Mobile vehicle bay. We have it out already. There's nothing else down here worth grabbing, so we will just move on with our life. Not worry about things we have no control. Okay, so if I remember correctly in my brain, The island was to the straight left. We should come across these cool looking jellyfish. And that should lead us onto the island where we can get the snowsuit, we can get the spy penguin and do stuff with it. Among 1,001 other things. We'll just go this way and see what happens. When this game first released back in early access, all I did was wander aimlessly around because there really wasn't much else you could do other than that. Like, there wasn't a story. You just wandered around like an idiot. It's one of those, choose a direction and that's your direction. That's cool looking. Hey, this is trippy. What's this? I know what that is. Never mind. Underwater beds. I will gladly take those. I know I'm going the right way now. Well, the right way for something, at least. Are you just trying to scan what? Barnacles? I'm not gonna scan a barnacle. Get that shit out of here. Scan barnacles. Should be ashamed of yourself. Get out of here. Go this way. Bound to find it. Wish I could make more steel ingots. Which that might have been the next logical step. Okay, see these guys? We're in the right area now. These guys are pretty fucking cool. Little jellyfish with eyes on top of them. They're awesome. It's looking at you. They're mean little shits too. They electrify you. There's big ones, and then there's small ones. They think you're a side of beef. Bizarre looking creatures, huh? I always found this area pretty cool. Now we just need to find the entrance that I'm looking for here. And we should be good. You can kill them, but there's no reason to unless... They can't really hurt you unless you're incredibly stupid.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent. Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
This is it, too. Perfect. Just need to find the way up. Like so.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
At this point, guys, we either make it or we die. I don't really have any resources, so I'm not too terribly concerned if I do die.
Oxygen.
We're gonna die, because there are no friendly oxygen bubbles down here. That's all she wrote. But I know where it is now, so we're fine. No worries, chip chip. Because it puts us right back where we want to be. So.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Get out. Through. I shouldn't really be bringing this down here with me, but at least I won't die. Would you believe me if I told you that's how close I was to the end? I got very close. It was right up here. Welcome to the land. The biggest expanse of land. But these little guys, look at them, so cute. When you grab their baby, they get really mad. Pick up the babies. See? Pick up the cuties. Look at them. Look how cute though. Look how cute those things are. I mean, look at them. They get very upset that you have their baby. Oh, look at the cute guy. Look at the little man. Look at him. He's... Hey, you want him back? Here. Come. Alright. This is also where we're gonna discover a lot of interesting stuff. We have the snow speeder here, Snow Fox. which allows you to zoom across land. Oh, there's Mama. Run away. Whoa. All right, Mama. I get it. Whew. Okay. You can hop off someone else. Run away. Yo, stop chasing me. Ugh. Huh. Joke's on you. Yeah, I love the penguins. They're really cute little things. Like, whoa. These pepper trees are cool. Difference between life and death. Oh my. Yep. Shut up. I think you can go in the water. You can swim? Oh Lord. Oh Lord, she coming. Parents. Not happy. Right on my ass. Run, run, run. Leave me alone. It's not serious. Leave me alone. Oh. Alright. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Take it. Oh. Mama's up there, so we'll just leave Mama alone. Go about our business. About our thing. Like that. As long as we don't run into Daddy, I think we'll be okay. It's illegal to be this cute. It's illegal to be that cute. What am I? Search base. No? So what do you think of it so far, man? Interesting? Froze to death. Where exactly is it? I feel like I might have missed it. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Somewhere. I'm looking for the base where I can get the spy penguin. It's around here somewhere. Oh, we found it. Cool. That's good.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
New blueprint synthesized.
Sam loved working here with her spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take
Yes.
it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
It's not a... Oh, okay. Alright, so we got that. Still haven't found the one thing I'm looking for yet. Hopefully we do find it soon.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss
Good
Fred
fridge,
being
too.
exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. You're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
The thing about this is we'll be able to access it soon. This allows us to teleport from one area to the next, which is great. The thing is, we need the multi-purpose building tool, and I don't know why I haven't unlocked that yet. Because it would be nice to have the cold suit. The fact I don't have it yet is kind of annoying, because it should have unlocked when you got the building unlocked, but it didn't. Should be close to what I'm looking for here shortly. I'm looking to show you guys the giant Leviathan. Just gotta keep following the signs. Well, wouldn't it be nice to have that right now? Huh. Good and warm. See? Not freezing. Totally freezing to death. Come on. You want to. Steam me up, Scotty. Thank you. Use that. I should have taken it. Alright, so that's 5 robotics. That's fine. It would be nice to have the snow speeder right now, but I think I'm gonna have to go back to the sea truck because I don't think I'm gonna survive wandering around out here in the fucking cold without the cold suit. There's a good chance I'm probably just gonna die. So I can't go any further anyway. It's stupid. Stupid. It's weird. We're doing all this running around. You'd think that would be generating body heat, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'll sit here and freeze to death because the game's logic is weird.
All-Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me to my...
There is something of significance beyond this bridge. It was important to Ultera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
That leads to the giant worm, but we're not going to reach him right now. There's so much I got to do. It's so much I got to build, so much I got to... Oh, shit. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Just accidentally fell down the hole. Good and warm down here. I think I found it. Unintentionally, but I found it, I think. Yeah, good. Or maybe not. Just a funky looking cave.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter. Yep. Nope. We're out in the middle of it because you know what? Silo's just a glutton for punishment like that.
New technology acquired.
Trying to just reach my sea truck. Yeah. And we found it.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Now that we have a beacon for Phi Robotics, we're able to come back here anytime we want. And that was my main goal, was to get that beacon for them. Because now we can craft the cold suit. And Spy Penguin. Hopefully get the multi-purpose build tool, which will allow us to build something. Kind of weird the game hasn't given me that yet, but I think I need to find it. I don't know. So I need the high capacity tank. Where the hell is that? If I could just remember. They hit me. That's good games. I hope you feel better, man. Yeah, they really do suck, man. I feel you there. Silver ore. We don't have any here, do we? You know, of course not. Why would we? So the only way to get Snowstalker furs, you have to use Spy Penguin. Because that's the only thing they won't attack. It's like you just go up to them and say like, "Hi, can I take some of your fur? You know, just a couple pieces, like 6 or 7, 12, you know." What was it I needed for that again? Thank you, little buddy. They do have their uses at times. Sometimes the guys are really, really nice. They give you stuff.
Oxygen.
But if you're like me, you just end up killing them. Because they get on your nerves and steal your shit. Kind of like a peace offering. Here, I stole this, but I'll give you this in exchange. It's like, the exchange doesn't work like that. You can't.
The sea monkeys have changed their tune. If only I could let them know what I need. Maybe they could bring me something useful next time.
Never trust a sea monkey. Don't be a fool, Robin. I don't have any silver ore, do I? No. No silver ore. Alright, so I think, guys, right now would be a good stopping spot. I gotta go cook some food because I'm getting really hungry. I haven't eaten since early this morning. But so far we're doing pretty good. We've got to the point where we can get the cold suit. We got the spy pingling. We still need the multi-purpose tool, which I'm kind of curious as to why that hasn't unlocked itself yet. Well, normally it would after you have the capabilities of building these. But now that I don't have that ability, I'm still kind of concerned. I can't make a base anywhere without it. So the multi-purpose tool is just an absolute must-have. Maybe we'll find it next roll around. So we don't need this one. At the moment, we don't need that. So for the moment, I think I'll end it here, and I'll probably pick it back up again later. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, Games and Rage, for hanging out. All my lurkers and viewers, you guys were also awesome. I do appreciate you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you again in part 2 when we continue on. We finally get our base going. Completely explore where the giant worm is, make the hydraulic fluid, and whatever else we have to make. Funny enough, I think I can make that right now, can't I? I picked up gel sacks, right? Or did I drop them because I died? I forgot to pick them up. Yeah, gotta go back down there again, I guess. Okay, so we got a lot of things we gotta do next run around. But, yeah, if you guys like to see more of this, then just let me know. Like, more games like Survival, Era-esque, things like that. More randomizers and other things, retro games coming on the horizon. But I do want to do a full playthrough of this. It will also be uploaded to my YouTube as well. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. And hopefully I'll see everybody in the next one. So you guys have a good day. Take it easy, and we'll see you then.